All right, that brings us to our best boy. Danny, who's your best boy this week?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh?
I've been playing it with Sarah, and it hasn't been infuriating.
I'm sorry. What now?
Yeah,
Don't tell me. Can I guess what Sarah's build is?
Yeah.
She's a druid.
You're correct.
And she's doing animorphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, she's big. I was going to say, guess what animal she is?
Owlbird.
Nope.
Owl beast.
Owlbear? No.
Oh, that doesn't come out later. That's high level.
Yeah.
That's high level druid.
Guess what her go-to animal is? No, she's a badger.
Oh,
Loves being a big badger.
Didn't even know you could be a badger.
She likes digging.
I didn't know you could dig.
Yeah, so she's a big badger.
That
That's
was the
fun.
easiest guess of my life.
Yeah.
And don't tell me you are playing a. If you already have a druid, are you a barbarian? No, you don't. You don't give me barbarian. You're like a fucking. I want to say you're a cleric, but you wouldn't need a cleric if you already have a druid. And there's also fucking Silverthorn or whatever her name is, and she's a fucking fantastic.
Oh, Shadowheart.
Shadowheart, and I'm assuming you're doing a 2-person playthrough.
Yeah.
You have a Starion. There's no way you would play.
I do have a Starion.
Yeah, there's no way you would play a fucking rogue. And so if you have a Starion and you have Shadowheart.
I don't have Shadowheart.
You don't have Shadowheart? Karlach? Do you have Karlach?
No.
You're not using Karlach, but you are using a Starion.
Well, I'm using a Starion. Sarah is really attracted to Will.
Okay.
So she has Will.
Okay. Wait. Are you playing as a Starion or no?
He's on my team.
Okay. So Will is a fucking...
Warlock.
He's a warlock.
Yeah.
So you have a warlock, a rogue, and a druid.
Yeah.
So you are a barbarian.
No.
What are you?
I'm a paladin.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not liking it, though.
Well, paladin's fucking stupid.
They're kind of boring.
They're boring as shit.
I like the idea of a paladin, but they don't do a lot of things.
They don't. They're good against like undead.
Yeah.
But then again, so are clerics.
I was a monk in my first playthrough, which
fun.
was pretty cool.
You get like 14 hits.
Yeah, I don't like that they can't wear armor.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be unhanded or unarmed. So that was a little boring.
Oh yeah, you punch.
Yeah, you punch. And I was like, I want loot.
Well, like armor loot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. That's true. You really don't equip much as a fucking monk.
So I don't know. I may reclass. I'll see. I really like the idea of being
a war god cleric.
A war god cleric.
So being a cleric, you get to choose what god you worship to. If you choose a war god cleric, you can it's basically like being a paladin, but you don't have to worry about oath breaking.
Yeah, I oath broke almost immediately. It's because you don't know what's gonna break your oath.
Yep.
I was trying to get fucking Lysel out of a cage, and they're like, you can't be doing that. I'm like, why? I'm the fucking oath of vengeance. Like
paladins, it's a fucking like, I want to play in a magical world, but like with more rules than I would ever inflict upon myself than I could ever imagine.
Yeah, so I'm an oath broken paladin right now. I may switch to either like archer, like ranger.
Classic.
They're pretty cool. I like them.
I knew you were going to do a ranger, but I was like, that just wouldn't be advantageous in that build.
Animal companion.
You already have a druid. You don't need a fucking animal companion.
That's true. I like summoners, and I think clerics get that.
Do a war god cleric.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a cleric or like something. But I'm thinking right now like
war god
ranger.
cleric gets heavy armor. You're tanky. You can heal yourself. You're incredible against undead. It's all the best parts.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll figure it out. But anyway, it's been fun. It's the only game Sarah and I have managed to enjoy playing together. And yeah, so that's been cool.
God damn. If Dorothy got on Baldur's Gate 3, that'd be huge for me.
See if she will.
Let's do a double date through Baldur's Gate.
Girls love creating a character. They love picking Vulva B. That's their favorite Vulva. And
I forgot that you could choose your pussy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wild. Yes, and I'm assuming Vulva B is an innie. Every girl wants an innie.
An any vulva?
An innie vulva.
I got it's just the one with the hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, how incredibly feminist of her.
She's a druid.
My best boy is the LA firefighters.
Damn it.
Shout out.
Damn it.
Shout out to all the brave men and women. Yeah, listen, you're a first responder to this mic fucking flopping over. Shout out to all the brave women and men fighting on the front lines of the LA fires.
And prisoners.
And prisoners?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out to them.
You didn't hear about that?
But they're also men and women.
It's
so,
like 30% of the LAPD right now, like fighting.
FD.
LAFD fighting the fires are incarcerated people.
Wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Getting
wild.
paid $5 to $10 a day.
Yeah, that's slavery.
Yeah, it's slavery. So shout out to the slaves.
Yeah, well, hey.
Fighting the fires.
Thanks for helping. That's very nice of you.
But
okay, but my house is on fire isn't on fire because of it. Do you have any flashback news?
The voice actor who plays Master Roshi just had life-saving
emergency heart surgery, eh?
brain surgery.
Brain surgery. Gotcha.
Yeah. So he's recovering right now, which is good. But yeah, voice actor Master Roshi, anime voice acting director. He directed Chainsaw Man's anime. He directed, not like directed it, but he did the voice acting direction of Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan. Yeah, so he's recovering, which is good.
And my news is that Nocturne drops on the 16th, which is Thursday of this week. So,
let's go. I had no idea.
Go ahead and watch Nocturne on Netflix. All right, that brings us to our favorite part of the episode, where me and Danny pull our live audience to ask us a question that we answer here live on the podcast. So if you've ever wanted to get the podcast 2 days early, watch me and Danny live and get to ask us a question that we answer here on the podcast. You can become a member over on Patreon for $5 a month. You also get 2 additional hours of Nick and Danny content a month. And while we are 2 behind on our Scooby-Doo movies, we're not going to be filming one today because Nick is sick and also Danny is displaced. So You'll have to give us a little bit of slack on that one. I'm gonna go pee. You.
Also, yeah, did you see the Arcane? So there was a trailer that came out. I guess I'll talk to the podcast and Stan can keep this in. A trailer. I wonder who can hear Nick pissing, because boy is Nick a loud pisser. Anyway, Arcane. Well, not Arcane. League of Legends. Just dropped a new season. Like, every couple of months, the video game has a season. And they released a trailer, as they always do, but it's in the art style of Arcane, and it's a Welcome to Noxus trailer. And you get to see LeBlanc, Elise, Vladimir, all in the Arcane style. A lot of people were like, oh, this is a tease for the new Noxus show. Unfortunately, Riot has said that it's not. But it's iffy, because it's not a tease in the sense that, they're like, oh, this is what the new show is about, this and that. But it is a tease in that, here are the characters in that art style. And at the very end, you get to see Mel in a little interaction. Oh, Trundle's in it, Darius. So it's very cool. The artists are just phenomenal. The art style is just banging. Let's get some Q&As.
Naleko asks, if you had to build a Creature Commandos team out of 5 creatures from anime, who would they be and why?
I'm struggling to think of a single anime creature, but you have 5. I know the second you start rattling them off, I'm going to be like, oh, fuck, it's this and that. You go.
I got a great list here.
All right,
a fantastic list.
Let's see.
All right, coming up number 1, the captain of our team, Nina Tucker.
I knew it'd be Nina Tucker.
Nina Tucker.
I knew it.
Get that chimera in the game, dude. First off, you gotta have somebody who's capable of speech. She's kind of capable of it.
She's barely sentient.
It doesn't matter. A lot of the people on this list are barely sentient.
All right.
Up next, Kisame from Naruto.
Kisame,
Shark Guy.
Shark Guy?
Yep.
That's not more intelligent than Nina Tucker?
I don't know. He eats himself alive. Nina Tucker didn't eat herself alive. She had to get shocked to death by Scar.
Right.
So at least I don't need a depressed leader to my Creature Commando team.
What, just a depressing one.
Yep. Up next after that, there's the Fox captain from Bleach, Kumamura.
Of course.
He was a guy.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he started as a fox, then he got turned into a fox guy. After that, Cone from Bleach.
Of course.
He's just like a little stuffed animal. I also would have accepted Turbo Granny to replace Cone.
Turbo Granny's not bad.
If you want to go old school, new school, Turbo Granny's great there. Cone's great there.
I take Mantis Shrimp.
Mantis Shrimp is another one.
Yeah.
That's another great one. And then last one, Karoo, the bird that Princess Vivi flies around on in Alabasta. Because you need a pack mule. You need a non-sentient pack mule, right? You need a weasel.
Karoo's got, out of all the One Piece characters, not Jimbei? Not Mr. Skellington?
2 fish people?
Mr. Skellington?
Brooke would have been a great answer there.
I'd sub out,
but Brooke's a human.
It's Skellington.
He's a bone. He's a bone human, but he's a human.
Yeah, Dr. Phosphorus is a human on fire.
That's fair.
I'd sub out Karoo for Skellington, and I'd sub out Nina Tucker for Legoshi.
Oh, Legoshi's got the fucking hands on him, dog.
Or Panda.
But he's just an animal. But then
any panda, really.
Yeah, just a panda. Yeah.
Well, like JJK.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He's a cursed corpse.
Yeah.
Fucking Panda from JJK is also a great answer. All right, now that you've had a second to think about it, do you want to give us your top 5?
Give me Panda from JJK.
Okay.
Give me Panda from B-Stars.
Okay, good. Yikes, that's where the panda list runs out.
Damn it.
Yep.
Damn it.
I can't think of another panda.
All right.
Don't scan my statues.
Scanning.
Pandas like there's
Give me Piccolo.
pretty good.
Probably the leader.
Big time leadership material. Piccolo is.
Yeah, Piccolo's a leader where he belongs.
How do you feel about Pokemon on this list?
That's
Is that a little too on the nose?
Give me Lucario.
So you got to go bipedal.
Yeah, you got to go bipedal.
Bipedalism is what you're telling me.
Yeah. I take Lucario, no Legoshi anymore.
Mm-hmm.
For my 5th, I'm going to scan.
Okay. Scan away.
Give me Alphonse.
Alphonse
Elric.
He's a ghost.
Yeah.
That's a great 5.
He's a ghost is a crazy take on Alphonse.
Is he not? Alphonse Elric at the end of the day is a poltergeist. Like, I
Is
don't care what anyone
Alphonse a
says.
ghost, yes or no?
Yeah, he's a poltergeist who is haunting a suit of armor.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. Can I do one other like good podcasty like this or that?
Okay.
I saw from the podcast Jamo and Dylan.
Okay.
They were saying you get $5 million, but if someone says a specific word, you explode.
Oh,
Would you take it? You get to pick the word.
100%.
100%.
100%.
They were both like, no, because, you'd be living in fear. No one?
I have to hear them say the word, right?
It's within 200 meters.
200 meters, somebody has to say the word.
So pretty wide distance.
Absolutely.
I promise you, no one in this century is ever saying the word lugubrious except for me. It means sad.
Okay. That's a great choice. Me, I'm just choosing the chemical name of some ridiculously long compound. I'm like tetrahydrid, formaldehyde, blah, 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 blah.
What if someone comes down with that?
But it's a compound. Like I'm
Right.
saying like, we're doing like trihydrogen, formaldehyde, methane.
Has to be one word.
Like,
All right, I'm
like
just
a name, the alchemical name of a compound.
Right.
I'm just choosing that.
Gotcha.
And if I can't do that, I'm just choosing choose a word, like a fucking dead language.
Yeah.
Choose like something that I'm trying to think of dead languages. Like, cause like Latin people
Latin?
talk, but people say Latin occasionally. But like, I'm saying like
French?
I'm giving you like fucking like Assyrian.
Yeah.
Like I'm choosing like an Assyrian word.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like, did you say French? you say fucking French? Yeah, that's fair. I tend to avoid French people.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
Dude, if you just stay in America, you're never hearing French.
No.
No. Stay away from schools.
Stay away
which
from
you
New
already
England.
have to.
Stay away from New England.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a fucking.
You got to be quicker.
You're a real son of a bitch.
You're letting me get away with shit.
I'm sick, and you know that. You're taking advantage of me.
Yeah.
But all right, that's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys being here so much. We are going to be seeing you guys next week at a standard time. We're not entirely sure what the standard time is right now. We really adjust the posting of the podcast to be as close to like our key events. Soul Leveling comes out on Saturdays. So actually, we just keep doing our same time here. So probably see you here next Tuesday. We appreciate all the kind wishes and warm notes that you guys have sent us. Me and Danny are doing okay. We're doing fine. Just redirect that energy to everybody else in LA who has been severely more affected than us.
Yeah. We were talking about it. It's really good to hear a lot of places aren't accepting donations anymore because a lot of people are donating, which is awesome. Everywhere is accepting money, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you feel so inclined, reach out to some donation spots and send some money. I think at some point I'll probably do like a donation stream.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. All right. We love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.